Browns have until tomorrow at 4 o'clock to get down to the 53-man roster limit, and then they can make some moves and acquire and work that back end of the roster. The Browns did make a few moves today, though, getting down to 73. And here's a look at what they have done. Defensive tackle Glenn Logan, Javonte Moffett, Ben Petrula, wide receiver Jamarcus Bradley, Curtis Weaver, and they also terminated the contract of Javon Wims. Also placed Chris Odom on the season-ending IR. He tore his ACL. Let's welcome in Fred Greetham, senior analyst for the Orange and Brown Report. Fred, none of those surprising, even a little bit. What are some of the moves that you think are kind of tough as they look forward? That means 20 more guys got to go from the roster to get down to 53.
Yeah, Dave, thanks for having me. It's always, it looks when you go from 80 to 53 that it's 27 moves, but then you look at the other way that you can bring 16 back on the practice squad, so you can in effect have 69 of your 80, and they'll try to get all the guys back from the practice squad, but they could be claimed elsewhere. I wasn't surprised by any of these. I'll say at least I'm 7 for 7 so far. I have my predicted 53-man roster up on the OBR.com right now on the front page. It's a free article. But with that being said, I think the biggest decisions will be, what do you do with Dearness Johnson? Do you keep him and pay him $2.4 million, or do you try to trade him and get a position of need? Maybe talk to a team that has a surplus of wide receivers that is thinking of cutting a wide receiver, and you're in effect trading salaries, and then both teams are filling a need without going through the waiver process, because you probably wouldn't get who you want if you have to try to claim them on waivers. The other one is tight end. You have two worthy tight ends. Do you keep a third just to keep, or do you add one on the waiver wire? And I'm including Johnny Stanton. He's the only fullback, but they have him listed as a tight end. So what do you do there? And then at safety, did DeAnthony Bell do enough to win the fourth safety spot over Richard LeCounte, or do you keep them both, fourth and fifth?